may not be trying to do this secretly, but we are at Mona. I don't know whether you can tell. This place, I'm trying to do this so secretly, oh my god, nobody look at me. So, here we are. I'm keen to get inside, hopefully bring you along. We shall see what happens. This place is huge. There is so much to see. Apparently it's like 3-4 hours worth. I'm going to be doing some crazy psychedelic hallucination experience here, which sounds terrifying. You can pick a soft mode or a hard mode. Hands down going hard mode, but I may come out of it a different person. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here before anybody comes around, and I think I'm going to head inside. Tell you honestly, for a first day in Tassie, it's been long, it's been tiring, but it's been good. I'm trying to do this incognito again, so I'm going to be quiet because I'm still not used to doing this, so no judgment. But today's been crazy. So I landed, made my way into Hobart, which is where I am now, and I don't know whether you can see behind me, but we have the Princess Cruises, Crown Princess, a ship. There was a lot of people out taking photography of it. There was like crowds of people. There must have been an event on or something. I think people really liked them, or I don't know. I tried taking some photography of it today. We'll see. I'll pop some pictures up. It was very difficult. I can't say boats are necessarily my forte in photography, but anyway, after getting to Hobart, checking out the cruise ship, and just walking around getting a feel, I wasn't able to check in, so I ended up going to Mona. Mona, for those who don't know, is the Museum of Old and New Art, and it is bonkers. From memory, don't quote me on this, but I believe it's owned by this like billionaire dude who loves collecting art. He just created it, and the architecture is phenomenal. The whole place is incredible. Like, it hands down the best gallery I've ever been to. But anyway, I'm going to continue to walk around, see if I can find any more photography. It's been hard today finding some photography around here. I've taken a few snips, but nothing fantastic. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so there seems to be a common theme of boats. I promise you that's not the case. Or not on purpose, at least. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure why there's so many boats around Tassie. Possibly, perhaps because it's an island and it's a good way to get around. But I just found this beautiful little spot heading towards Port Arthur today. I'm really excited for today, but I just wanted to stop here because, as you can see, it's another gorgeous day, but I think tomorrow is meant to change, so I'm kind of making the most of it. But I just want to stop and sort of take it in, try and take a few photos here and there. There's some cool little scenes here. We'll see what we can find. Okay, so welcome to the Tessellated Rocks. I'm still trying to make my way to Port Arthur, but there's too many pretty places to stop, okay? Can you, like, look behind me? Like, look at that. You're telling me I'm not gonna stop for that shit? This is gorgeous. This is crazy. I mean, I get this kind of stuff back in sort of the Melbourne region. It reminds me of along the Great Ocean Road and stuff, but when it's new and you've never seen it before, it just hits different. So I wanted to stop here for a little bit. It's like 11:30. I have a cruise, not a cruise. I have a little sailing. What the hell am I trying to say? I'm going on a boat. I'm going on a boat at 1 o'clock. So I should probably hurry my ass up. So yeah, I will see you at Port Arthur, hopefully, unless I decide to stop along the way again, which I probably will. I don't know whether you can tell, but I've made it to Port Arthur. Once again. Trying to do this incognito mode. I have no clue what this building is. I think it's an old penitentiary of some sorts. I think there's a bakery in here too. Quite possibly. But it's super run down. And I love this type of stuff. Like taking photos of this. Genuinely, some of the coolest stuff. I'll pop up some pics, but I don't know, I love trying to create different angles and shapes with the light. Like, it's sick. Let's keep exploring and see what else we can take photos of, because there is a hell of a lot to see. I'm watching you. Yeah, you. I'm watching you. You know, I'm not entirely sure it's possible to describe just how pretty this place is. I've been here since 12:30. It's 4:30. I had that cruise at the beginning. It was about a 30-minute cruise. And then just have been exploring the whole place. Like, it took me like 3 hours just to explore one half of the place. And it's just, there's like 30 or so odd abandoned buildings to check out. I'm currently sat just on one. It's late, the park closes at 5. So there's not a lot of people around, and I have a chance to film some ideas or just get my thoughts out. I don't know whether I've told you guys, but this trip is a solo trip for me. It's my first ever solo trip. And it's been interesting. And when I say interesting, it's just weird being somewhere on your own. Like, I've never travelled alone before, and it's odd. Sometimes you feel a little lonely. Sometimes you feel like that weird dude who's just like out eating by himself or out chilling by himself. But it's been fun. Like, I honestly think if I was here today with other people, I don't think I would have stayed for as long as I have. Or if I had, I definitely wouldn't have been taking near as much photography as I have today. I reckon I've taken 200 photos, if not more. This place is beautiful. If you have a chance to come to Tasmania, please check out Port Arthur. It's worth it. We have one more day. I leave tomorrow night. I think tomorrow I'm going to go try try and find some more stuff to take photos of. I'm not entirely sure what yet. Yeah, I still, even though in my previous video I asked for suggestions and I said that I hadn't created an itinerary, I'm here and I still don't have an itinerary, okay? But that's alright. I'll go home, I'll relax in the hostel, and I'll work out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Sometimes I grossly underestimate my intelligence. I don't know whether you can tell, but I'm on top of a mountain right now. Mount Wellington, in fact, overlooking Hobart. And I decided to pack little to no clothing, and it is, I don't know, probably wind chill factor of 0 degrees. It is freezing. I can't feel my hands, but that's okay. Welcome. Look at this view. Again, I hope you can hear me. It's oh so windy, and there is a very good chance I'm filming this and you're just going to hear whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So we'll see what happens. But isn't it beautiful? I hope you can see it. It'd be awkward if you can't see it, because I don't really feel like filming this again, because seriously I can't feel my hands. This is my final day in Tassie. Final day, and well, we're finally up here. I knew I wanted to get up here and try and take some photos, thinking over that jaggedy rock cliff face could be very nice. I've already tried to take some photos. Again, landscape photography, not necessarily the most interesting thing to me. Like, it is, but it isn't. I like to mix in different elements to landscape if I'm going to do it. That's kind of hard when this is just landscape, but that's okay. As I said, final day in Tassie. Today I'm just travelling around to specifically do photography, because I really don't have much else planned. I'm trying to shield the microphone from the wind, because it's coming from that way, and it's really friggin' cold, guys. Really unbelievably cold. So today is just photography. Gonna go around. We're starting off here, and then hopefully to Richmond, and then back down towards Port Arthur, because there's a lot of stops down that way that I didn't get to that I really want to check out. There's also a ton of places. I'm kicking myself. On the drive back yesterday afternoon during like golden hour, there were some beautiful scenes that I really should have taken photos of and I didn't. And I'm kicking myself because yesterday was gorgeous weather and today not so much. That's okay. Maybe they'll make some interesting scenes in this weather condition. Anyway, I'm gonna piss off and go warm myself up inside the visitor center. And holy shit! And after taking some photos, if I can warm my hands up enough to do so. This tiny little, I don't know what you call it, little barn scene is just adorable. And so I've been sat here for about 5 minutes now, just taking photos of this, trying to get it right, because I'm worried. I'm heading back to Melbourne tonight, and I don't think I have any good photos. I've been going through them, and I know it's one of those things I have to sit with them, I have to edit them. But realistically, I'm worried I don't have any good photos. So I've sat here and I've taken my time, and I really think that this scene's going to turn out well when I edit it. I really do. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, we'll see. Let me know. Did it turn out well? Because I really, really hope so. This may be the only good photo of the trip.